Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're back with another match preview. This time it's Burnley versus Swansea City in the Sky Bet Championship, 3 PM kickoff away at Turf Moor this Saturday. But before we get into the video, I know obviously we've done a 1k subscriber special video on Wednesday, which you would have seen, but this is the first proper video we've done since hitting 1k, so we're just going to briefly touch on that and just say a massive thanks for 1k. We've been doing this a very long time now, so to finally hit that is good, and the content is going to continue, if not more. We're going to keep bringing the content out there, and next will obviously be 1.1k, and then obviously next 1.5, 2k, and so on. But yeah, just come on here to say a massive thanks for 1,000 subscribers, and yeah, hopefully more to come. But I don't know if Luke, if you want to add anything else.
Yeah, obviously it has been a long time coming. It's been a long journey. We've been doing it for about 4 or 5 years now. It's been a while. There's been a lot of ups and downs, of course, but yeah, obviously I do appreciate all of your support. We do get decent views each week, which I massively appreciate. And we're actually on good form for once as well. I think we've won our last 4 games, which is absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, Swans actually on good form for once, so we can actually be happy. And we just have to keep getting behind the team, and obviously with your support as well, it'll obviously make a massive difference. So obviously up us Swans.
Yeah, but obviously onto the video. Right, so now onto the main part of the video then. So yeah, Burnley's going to be a tough game. Obviously, we've won 4 in a row. Is this a step too far? Who knows? But it's definitely a game we can win. Burnley are top side, as I've already mentioned. But it is definitely a game we can win. They've got some great players. They kept them, the majority of their squad from when they got relegated. Obviously, they had some players leave, but they brought in some tidy players. They got a very good manager in Vincent Kompany. And I think Burnley will be right up there at the end of the season, as they obviously are right now, but I think they'll be able to continue that for the entirety of the season. Hopefully we'll be up there with them, but yeah, I think this is definitely a game we can win. Hopefully it will be good atmosphere. Burnley, we will be making the trip up there, so hopefully we can make it 5 wins in a row. But yeah, it's going to be tough. But what's your thoughts going into this game?
Yeah, I think it is going to be a very, very tricky game, but with our current form, there's no reason why we can't win this game. It is going to be tough. Turf Moor isn't an easy place to go. Obviously they've got a number of players that have got Premier League experience. They've got some players that have got Championship experience as well. As you've said, they've got some great players. And they've got Vincent Kompany as manager. Obviously he's had some experience in the Belgian league for Anderlecht, I believe. So, but now it's obviously a completely different league. Obviously Championship's completely different to the Belgian league, but I think Burnley have had a good start to the season, and it's not going to be easy to break them down, even though our form has been electric so far. But we need to try and keep it going. But it's not going to be an easy game. I think if we can at least get a point in this game, I'd be happy with that, in all honesty. But it's going to be really, really tough.
Yeah, now going on to the injury news then. So starting off with Burnley, they've got 2 players out, I believe. First one is Ashley Westwood with an ankle fracture, and the second one is Jay Rodriguez. And then Luke will give you the Swans injury news then.
Oh yeah, for the Swans, we've got obviously the usual ones: Liam Walsh, Joe Allen. Also got Liam Cullen as well, and then we've got Jamie Patterson, he's been out for a while now, but I think he is close to recovering. So yeah, those are our injuries so far.
Yeah, now moving on to the key players. So starting off with Burnley, these are the 3 I've highlighted. Number 1, yeah, I've had to do it. Our ex-man, Conor Roberts. What a man. He's been tearing it up now for us for years, and then obviously moved to Burnley, been doing well there, been doing well internationally as well. So yeah, really rate Conor Roberts. Secondly, Scott Twine. Obviously we were linked with him, but he went to Burnley. And another player, Nathan Taylor. Very quick, electric player. But would you add anyone else?
Oh yeah, I'm going to have 3 players. One of them is Josh Brownhill. I think he has played for Bristol City. I think he's played for Burnley in the Prem as well. He had a few seasons there. I do think he's a very, very good player. The other 2 I'm going to go for is going to go for Ian Matson. I think he's had some Championship experience at other clubs. I think he played for Huddersfield, and I think he's been a top player. So I'll go for those 2. And the last one I'm going to go for is Taylor Howard-Bellis, on loan from Man City. Obviously, it helps when obviously Vincent Kompany was a Man City legend. He's got a lot of connections there, so he's easily able to bring in young Man City players that come in through the ranks on loan, which is obviously perfect for for Burnley. And I think Taylor Howard-Bellis is a great player on loan from Man City. I think he was on loan at Stoke last season. And I think he did very well there, so I'll add those 3 players.
Yeah, now if there's any Burnley fans watching this, these are the Swans players you need to look out for. Number 1, Joel Perot. And, you know, his form hasn't been great the last few games, but he's still a top scorer this season, and he was last season, so definitely one to look out for. Secondly, Ben Cabango. I think, you know, he's kind of made this league his own now, really. You know, he's really getting to grips with this league, and one of the best centre-backs in the league, in my opinion, probably top 10. And thirdly, I'm going to go with Ryan Manning. I think he's been our best player this season, but would you add anyone else?
Yeah, I'll add 2 players, but yeah, Ryan Manning has been immense for us this season. He's definitely been our best player so far this season, no doubt about it. But yeah, I'm going to add 2 players. First one I'm going to add is our skipper Matt Grimes. I think, especially in our our last 3 games against West Brom, Watford and Sunderland, I think he's played well in all 3 games. I think he's been very consistent. I think his passing's getting a lot better. And I think he's done great so far this season, so I'll add him to the list. Final one I'm going to go for, I know it's a keeper, but I'm going for Stephen Bender. I think he's really, solidified his him in goal. You know, it's always been a comparison between who's better, him or Andy Fisher. But yeah, at this moment in time, Bender's been on magnificent form. And yeah, there's no need to drop him. I think he's been an excellent keeper so far for us this season. I think in the summer there were rumours of him apparently leaving, but I think we do need to keep him in terms of squad depth, because he's actually a good keeper as well. So I'm going to add those two players to that list.
Yeah, now the lineup I go with then. So in goal, Stephen Bender, as you've mentioned. Full-backs, Matty Soranola and Ryan Manning, both been excellent this season. 3 centre-backs, Cabango, Wood, Darling. I think, them 3 together, I think is a very good back 3. 2 midfield, Grimes and Fulton. I thought they've been consistent performers for us this season. In the cam spot, Ollie Cooper, he's come through this season and, he's proved that he's definitely a first-team player. And then up front, Perot and Obafemi. But what's your lineup?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I might have to agree with you on that. I don't think there's many players we can really change to bring in. I think Incham is better off the bench, and he's not always in the best physical shape. He's always not full fitness, so he is better off coming on off the bench. And I think that lineup's perfect. I think Harry Darling should definitely come in to replace Carl Norton. Norton's had a great number of games for us now, but I feel like he is going to be a bit tired, especially as he is getting older now. And sometimes he can make some very, very dodgy decisions. But I'm going to put Harry Darling there, as you said, and I'm going to keep the same lineup.
Yeah, and then finally onto the score prediction I'm going to go with then. So, you know what? We're in good form. Why not make it 5 wins in a row? I'm going to say Burnley 1, Swansea 2. Conor Roberts to score for them, it's going to happen. And then to score for us, you know what? I fancy both the front men to get goals. So, yeah, Joel Perot and Michael Obafemi. But what's your prediction?
I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to sit on the fence, go for a 1-1 draw. I think Burnley are a very, very good side. It's going to be hard to break them down. So I'm going to go for Obafemi to score for us, and yeah, Conor Roberts to score for them.
Yeah, obviously a massive thanks for watching this video. As we've already mentioned, we will be going up to Burnley tomorrow. So yeah, the matchday vlog will be out tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.